Water law, adopted 100 years ago, was based on the concept that the water resources of Washington are owned in common by the citizens of the state, that water is regulated for the beneficial use of the general public and to protect our natural environment. This is part of a video series looking at how the 1917 Water Code came to be and how it is applied today. This video will focus on rural landowners seeking a water supply for a home or to raise livestock or grow crops. Did you know that when you buy a piece of property in our state, water law does not ensure that you have water with that property? The 1917 Water Code requires that you obtain a water right from the state to use the water of Washington, even if it is water flowing through your property. In 1945, the state adopted the Groundwater Code, requiring the same kind of water right permits for the right to use groundwater. The legislature recognized that most rural homes rely on wells that use relatively small amounts of water, and so allowed some exemptions from requiring a permit. These are known as permit-exempt wells. These wells don't have to go through the permit process, but putting the water to use qualifies the well owner for a water right that enjoys the same privileges and responsibilities as any other water right. Only 4 water uses are allowed with a permit-exempt well: water for a single home or a group of homes pumping up to 5,000 gallons a day, watering a non-commercial lawn or garden up to a half acre in size, water for livestock, water for industrial purposes, including irrigation, up to 5,000 gallons a day. In many areas of our state, most or all of the water is already spoken for. It is appropriated to farmers, cities, or to the protection of stream flows. That's because farmers and cities, and the state through in-stream flow regulations, have acquired senior water rights to use the water before others holding newer or junior water rights. Over the past 100 years, hundreds of thousands of rural wells have been drilled in Washington. However, with a growing population and an increasing demand for water, options for obtaining new water for rural property are getting tighter. In some places, even if water is physically available from a well, it may not be legally available. Recent court decisions have affected water availability and left the state legislature trying to find a balance between court rulings, the requirements of a 100-year-old law, and increasing demand. If the land you are purchasing does not have public water service or a water right attached to it, you should check with your local building department to find out what your options are for obtaining water before you drill a well. To find out more about laws, rules, and court decisions affecting water supplies in rural areas, visit Ecology's website at www.ecy.wa.gov.